What's that? Okay. Well, we're about ready to get game number 2 started. Quentin Norris calling from the catbird seat. And Daryl Myers is up there to start game 2, who went 0 for 4 in our first game of our doubleheader. Just getting ready to get started. And the first pitch comes at 3:40 p.m. The time and temperature about 60 degree. Time and temperature sponsored by the parking spot. Easy to spot and easy to park. A parking spot at Kansas City International Airport. Low excuse me swing to Devin Garcia. Flips over to Logan Herring for out number 1. And now here is Michael Slayton, 1 for 4 with 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. That came in the 7th inning that tied the game up at 3. And then Central Methodist won it on a game-winning hit from Nate Bray on an infield single. First pitch to him. Strike, 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses that one, 1-1 now. Central Methodist won the first game. The softball team defeated Mount Mercy 5-2. 36-4. Two balls and 1 strike. Strike, 2-2. Two and two the count. Looks like Miami's leading 1-0. Strike 3 called. So 2 outs now. Danny Favaza. Favaza in the first game went 0 for 4. Miami's leading Los Angeles Galaxy 1-0 in the second half. Strike 0-1 now. Oh and 1 to count. That gets away, and it's 1-1 now. We're at the end of 7. Of course, some baseball scores. Pirates and the Brewers tied at 3 at top of the 7. Royals lead the Blue Jays 2-0 at the end of 7. How about a good matchup there? Baltimore and Texas 0-0 in the 8th. New York Mets fouls that one off. The New York Mets lead Colorado Rockies 2-0 in bottom of the 6th. 0-0 between Detroit and Oakland, top of the 3rd. 1-0 Seattle over Houston, the top of the 2nd. Dodgers lead the Padres 2-0. The Dodgers also a great start, 14-2. Of course, Arizona defeat Washington 5-2 there. How about this? Phillies defeat the Cardinals 2-0. Of course, the Cardinals and Nationals go at it tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in Washington. Tampa Bay defeated the New York Yankees 4-2. First game of the doubleheader, between the White Sox and the Red Sox, 3-2 Chicago. Cleveland defeated Cincinnati 6-3. 3-2 now. And then the Giants defeated San Francisco, defeated Miami 1-0. Second game of the doubleheader between Chicago and Boston will start at 4 o'clock. Then the Sunday night game, Atlanta and the Chicago Cubs. Those are your baseball scores on this Sunday afternoon. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We head to the bottom of the 1st. No score. We'll give you today's starting lineups there. Of course, leading off is Deshaun Cole at second base. Kenny Ortero's in right field. At first base, Logan Herring. At shortstop, batting fourth is Sergio Macias. Mason Schwellenbach is today's starting pitcher. Logan McDonald's in left field. Grant Victor's at third. Max McKay, the catcher. And then Devin Garcia is in center field. Of course, defensively, Danny Fazaza is in left. Michael Slayton's in center. Down in right field, Jacob Pavlovac. And in the infield, you got Jack Harpoles at third. Daryl Myers is at shortstop. Looks like Garrett Romero's at second base. Jordan Williams is at first base. That's Nathan Huber, the catcher. And today's starting pitcher is Luke Carruthers. 3-0, 6.49 ERA, 12 walks, and 24 strikeouts. Deshaun Cole in the first game went 1 for 3, a homer and 2 RBIs, and scored on a game-winning infield single in the 7th inning for that 4-3 victory. First pitch to him. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 now. They're playing him toward left, and it's high. 1-1 now. Kenny Otero is on deck. The 1-1. Little chopper. That could be a tough play. Look at Cole Hustle. He is in there. Base hit. Boy, that is hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Otero won 2 for 3 with a homer and an RBI, also a double as well. Runner first is Deshaun Cole. First pitch, there's tries Otero, lays out a bunt. That's a beauty! Pitcher's only spot is the first. They do get him, but at second is Deshaun Cole, a sac bunt. Here's Logan Herring. 0 for 3 in the first game of our doubleheader. Lines that one. That could be out of play, and it's 0-1 now. Playing him at normal depth. Cole's at second with 1 out. Let's see if Central Methodist can get on the board there. The 0-1. High pop-up. Second baseman calls for it. And there's out number 2. Here's Sergio Macias. 2 for 3 with 2 singles in our first game of our doubleheader. Playing him toward right. A base hit. Good score. Deshaun Cole. Just put it in play and good thing. There goes the runner. He goes over to third. Safe! He still spurred. Boy, he read it perfectly. Boy, he read that one perfectly, and it's 1-0. Cool air's chilling in. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Schwellenbach is on deck. Two balls and no strikes. Strike. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Two teams go at it in games 3 and 4. Tomorrow, starting with the doubleheader at 1 o'clock, pregame at 12:45. Twos across the board. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. Actually, the shortstop has it for the third out. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We're through 1. No score on CMUEagles.com. No runs, one hit, no errors for Benedict for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, no errors for Benedictine. Jacob Pavlovic is the batter. Pavliak went 2 for 3 with 2 singles in our first game of our doubleheader. Central Methodist won the first one 4-3 on a game-winning RBI single there. The fly ball hit well to right field. That is foul ball. 0-1 now, boy. Thought maybe it was a strike. Thought it was a home run, but instead, a strike. 0-1. So it's 0-1 the count there. Of course, had a great visit with there. You see Central Methodist volleyball player Jordan Wolf informing they're leaving for Sioux City next Sunday afternoon, and they are playing Vanguard 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Ball 1-1 now, and then they'll play Bethel at 3:30. They're in Pool H. Now, in a normal volleyball tournament, the top 2 would make it to the round of 16, but now it's 24, and you have to win to go to the final 8. And it's inside. I think it's 2 balls and a strike. With Jackson Doherty on deck. 2-1 to count. 3-1. Three and one to count. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 now. For Jackson Doherty. In the first game of the doubleheader, went 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch to him. Strike! 0-1. And then Tuesday, baseball is scheduled to play Columbia, but it's doubtful because they're calling for some rain there. I think about a 70% chance of rain, and I think temperatures that day about 45 degrees there. Throws over the first, and back goes Pavlovac. Jack Harpool is on deck. No balls and 1 strike. They throw over there. Nice stop by Logan Herring, and it's still runner at first. I don't know. It's well. 0-1 to count. Go 1. Round ball. Victor. They'll go to second for 1. The first. Double play. 5-4-3. Double play. So 2 quick outs now for Jack Harpool. Went 0 for 3 in our first game of our doubleheader. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, 1 now. Fouls that one off. 0-2. 0-2 to count. 2-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Misses that one. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Looks like Jordan Williams is on deck. One ball, two strikes. 1-2. Nice stop. 2-2. How you doing? Hopefully. Two and two to count. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. Beautiful! Strike three! No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. Bottom of the second. No score on CMUEagles.com. And now the rain is starting to come. No runs, no hits, no errors for Benedictine. No runs, one hit, no errors for Central Methodist. Mason Schwallenbach up to bat. Went 0 for 2 in our first game of our doubleheader. Is that rain I hear? Oh, okay. Schwallenbach, a starting pitcher from Saginaw. His brother Jordan is the pitching coach. Rain is trying to stop. And it's a ball, 1-0 now. Ball by Logan McDonald, and then, of course, Grant Victor. One ball, no strikes, the 1-0. Strike, 1-1 now. A little cloudy, overcast. We dodged a couple of raindrops. The 1-1. Strike! 1-2. 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. Two and two to count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Central Methodist ranked number 4 in the polls. Most likely could host an opening round series in a few weeks. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over to first. And they got him. So 1 out now. For Logan McDonald. Went 0 for 2 in our first game of our doubleheader. Of course, earlier, Central Methodist softball defeated Mount Mercy 5-2. First pitch. Oh, that hit him. He tried to get out of the way, but now he's at first for Grant Victor, who went 0 for 2 in our first game of our doubleheader. Central Methodist baseball won the first game 4-3 on a game-winning infield single by Nate Bray with the bases loaded. After Benedictine tied it up on a 2-run homer in the 7th by Michael Slayton. And the ball is outside 1-0 now. 32-4, 18-2 in the conference. Benedictine 27-9 and 13-7 in the conference. 1 ball, no strikes, the 1-0. Strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count. One and one. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. Also, women's soccer won their round 2 of the national tournament. 2-0 over Indiana Wesleyan. They'll play John Brown next Tuesday, 4 o'clock. The number 8 seed. And if they win that one, they'll take on the top seed on Thursday, William Carey, on Thursday. 1-2 the count. There goes the runner. Throw is high and a stolen base. So 2-2 to count. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Looping liner. Base hit! Here comes McDonald! No throw. 1-0 Central Methodist. .341 hitter, homer, 8 RBIs. And for Logan McDonald, that's number 36 on the year. First pitch. McKay tries to bunt and a foul ball. Of course, I had a great visit with his dad last Tuesday before the baseball game against Columbia College from Carlisle, Iowa. What a career. Senior. I tell you one thing about, and I mentioned it numerous times, he reminds me of Johnny Bench. What he not only at the plate, but what he does behind the plate, how he directs the traffic and all that. And a looping line drive into left field, and the left fielder makes the catch for out number 2. For Devin Garcia. Went 1 for 3 in our doubleheader. Runner at first, and they throw him over there, and back goes McDonald. Of course, men's soccer starts their opening round tournament on Thursday. Of course, they'll announce the 40 teams tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. There goes McDonald. Victor steals second. Boy, that is hustle there, ladies and gentlemen. And the count is 1-0 now. Of course, it'll be interesting where to play it. The 2 closest ones, Could be Columbia or Marshall. Central Methodist, if they win out, they'll most likely be the number 1 seed there in the tournament. And a ground ball. Base hit! Here comes Victor! No throw to the plate. 2-0 Central Methodist. Here's Deshaun Cole singled his first time up. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. D-right call. Kenny Ortero on deck. Oh, 1 to count. 0-1 now. There goes Deshaun Garcia and a stolen base. And I think the count is 1-1. Let's see what the home plate umpire says. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 to Deshaun Cole. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off to the screen, and it's 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1-2 the count. Fouls it off there. 1-2 now. Just to increase the tension. Garcia's at second. 1-2 to count. The pitch. Little ground ball to the second baseman. Has it. Throw the first. And they do again. But Central Methodist gets 2 big runs on just 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. We head to the third. 2-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Or 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Benedictine. Here's Jordan Williams. Went 0 for 2 in our first game of our doubleheader. Here we are on April 18th. I think Nathan Huber will follow. First pitch to him. Strike. 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3! 1 down. Here's Nathan Huber, 220 hitter, homer, and 5 RBIs on the season. First pitch. Strike! 0-1. Looks like Romero's on deck. Oh, and 1 to count. Breland. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Misses that one. 2-1. 2-1 to count. Two-one pitch. Misses that one. 3-1. Three and 1 to count. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 now. Here's Garrett Romero. Went 0 for 3 in our first game of our doubleheader. Second time Benedictine has had a runner on base, both on walks. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. They throw over there. Back goes Huber. Daryl Myers is on deck. Central Methodist. How about that? 32-4. Ranked number 4 in the polls. 0-1 now. A little cue shot. Schwellenbach's only play is the first, and they throw to Logan Herring for out number 2. Always take the sure out, and a runner's at second for Daryl Myers, who grounded out to Deshaun Cole. There you see Max McKay directing traffic just like Johnny Bench does for the Cincinnati Reds. Or even Salvador Perez does for the Kansas City Royals. Runner at second with 2 outs. The pitch to him. Misses that one, 1-0 now. If you look to the third, you got Otero, Herring, and Macias. One-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. On deck is Michael Slayton. 1-1 pitch. Gets away. McKay stays with it, and a runner heads for third, and the count is 2-1 now. Trying to keep it where it is, 2-0. Two and one to count. 2-1 pitch. Misses that one. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. 3-1 to count to Darryl Myers. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to Victor. Throws over to Logan Herring for the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and they leave one. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, no errors for Benedictine. As Kenny Ortero up there drew a sac bunt his first time up. First pitch to him. Ball 1-0 now. You're really like that. You think? What's it? 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. High fly ball hit well to left there. Back, away, back. It's gone! How about number 74? 3-0 Central Methodist. So far in this doubleheader, he has 2 homers, 2 RBIs. He could be the player of the week there. Logan Herring popped to second his first time up. First pitch to him. Outside, 1-0 now. One and 0 the count. One 0 is a base hit. Here's Sergio Macias, grounded to short his first time up. Swings at first. Nobody out. Fouls that one off. 0-1 now. All in one to count, 0-1. Lines a shot in the center field, well hit! And that's up against the wall. Here's Herring rounding third. He'll stop there and double for Sergio Macias. Here's Mason Schwellenbach. Schwellenbach grounded out to short his first time up. Now time call there. Four. Schwellenbach up there, rounded short. Now, if he can hit it to the right side, not only you score Herring, but you move Macias to third. Second and third, first pitch. High fly ball. That should be deep enough. Center fielder calls for it, and tagging up is Logan Herring, and heading to the third is Macias. So Schwellenbach did his job perfectly, and it's 4-0. Here's Logan McDonald. Went to town. E-I-E-I-O. So it looks like maybe a pitching change. That means that's his second trip there. That means he has to make a pitching change. No question about it. And today's looks like a new pitcher on the mound. Ben LaForest. 0-0, 8.38 ERA, 8 walks and 5 strikeouts. For nothing Central Methodist. This call of the bullpen is sponsored by Verizon Wireless. So 2 in the third from today's starting pitcher, Luke Carruthers. So now at third base is Sergio Macias. There's Logan McDonald. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. First pitch to him. Ball, 1-0 now. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at third, 1 out. Infield in. It was like that in the bottom of the 7th inning in the first game when Nate Bray got the game-winning RBI single. And it's inside, 2-0 now. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strike. 2-0 pitch. Misses that one. 3-0. With Grant Victor to follow. 3-0 to count. 3-0 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Here's Grant Victor. He singled, drove in a run his first time up. And you see the infielder in at the corners. Infield at normal depth in the middle. Macias at third. McDonald's at first. First pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-1 now. I see some of the Dodger blue skies are breaking through the clouds. All in 1 to count. Misses high. 1-1 now. Max McKay on deck. Central Methodist got 2 in the second and 2 more in the third. Home run by Otero in the third, and then, of course, the sac fly by Schwellenbach. Makes it 4-0. They throw over there, and the back goes Logan McDonald. Two-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a strike. 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-0 Central Methodist. Runners at first and third. Quentin Norris in the catbird seat of Estes Field. One-two pitch. High, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. 2-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes. First and third, 1 out. They're playing him toward right. 2-2 pitch. Lines a shot! Foul! 2-2. There we go. Some of the women's soccer players here today. Two-two pitch. Lines a shot. Base hit! Here comes Macias. And sliding into second is Logan McDonald. 5-0 Central Methodist. Here's Max McKay. Flew out the left his first time up. Runner at first and second, one out in the pitch. Ball 1-0 now. Devin Garcia is on deck. First and second, one out. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to count. They throw over there, and back is Logan McDonald. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Strike. 2-1. Two balls and one strike. On Max McKay, senior from Carlisle, Iowa. Ben LaForce on in relief of Luke Carruthers. 2-1 pitch. That's high, 3-1. 5-0 Central Methodist. Remember, Central Methodist in the first game led 3-1 with 2 outs in the 7th, and then Daryl Myers reached on an error, and then Michael Slayton hit his home run, and that's ball 4 now. But then in the 7th inning, if you're just joining us, Isaiah Davis is the courtesy runner. Garcia single, drove and run his first time up. In that first game, in the bottom of the 7th, you're just joining us, Deshaun Cole, who was hit by a pitch. Kenny Ortega had a sack bunt, a beautiful sack bunt that moved Deshaun Cole to second. Logan Herring was intentionally walked. Sergio Macias was hit by a pitch. And then Nate Bray got an infield single that scored Deshaun Cole with the winning run, make it 4-3. Here we are, 5-0, bottom of the 3rd, bases loaded. They throw over there, and back goes Isaiah Davis, and I think it's a ball. Let's see what the on-plate umpire says. Yeah, 0-1. One out now, bomb, bases loaded, 5-0. The 0-1. Fouls it all to the screen, and it's 0-2. Davis is at third, a courtesy runner. At second base is Grant Victor. At third is Logan McDonald. See if we can add to this 5-0 lead there. 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off, and it's still 0-2. Oh and 2 to count. 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 0-2. Deshaun Cole's on deck. Five to nothing Central Methodist. 4 hits already this inning. Well, Terrell started off with a home run. Fouls that one off. Oh and 2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Nice stop by the catcher, and it's 1-2. Victor's at second. Isaiah Davis at first. At third base, Logan McDonald. One out now in the bottom of the third. 5-0 Central Methodist. Here's the pitch. It's 2-2. 2-2 the count. To the Devon Garcia from Bowling Green, Ohio. Round to Cincinnati, home of WKRP in Cincinnati with Johnny Fever as the DJ, the news director, a guy named Les Nessman. 2-2 pitch. Pokes it to right field. This should be deep enough. And coming in to score is Logan McDowell tagging the third, and it's 6-0. 2 sac flies in an inning here. Victor heads for third, and 2 outs now. And both of the outs have been recorded on sac flies. I think that's the first time in the history, in all the years I've watched Major League Baseball or college baseball or some high school, that's the first time I've ever seen 2 sac flies in an inning. Zay Davis stays at first, and the 9th man to bat is Deshaun Cole. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch. Fouls it off. 0-1 now. Kenny Ortero is on deck. For the 0-1 now is a high pop-up. See who calls for it. And that will make the catch. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and they leave 2. We head to the 4th inning. 6-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, no errors for Benedictine. As Michael Slayton struck out his first time up. It's 3-2 Central Methodist. Top of the 7th inning down in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The ball, 1-0 now. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 to count. High pop up. Garcia makes the catch for out number 1. LA Galaxy defeated Miami 3-2. Danny Fazaza also struck out his first time up. Six nothing Central Methodist. Ground that one foul. 0-1 now. Looks like some of the blue skies are starting to pop in here at Estes Field. It's supposed to be a nice one, about 66 tomorrow, according to weathercaster Jacob Vanderpool. And it's ball 1-1 now. Game time of that one tomorrow, 1 o'clock. But then on Tuesday, they're scheduled to play at Columbia College, but that could be questionable because they're calling for rain with a high temperature of 45 degrees. Swings and misses, 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Lines that one to left field. Victor traps it. Boy, a good effort there by Logan McDonald. Boy, that was a great effort there. Keeping it, I thought. But the good thing is he kept it from going for a double. Jacob Pavliak drew a walk his first time up. The first pitch. Strike! 0-1. Oh and 1 to count. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 now. Hit and run on. Victor's only play is the first and throws over to Logan Herring for out number 2. And that second is Danny Fazava. So 2 outs now for Jackson Doherty, who's hit into a double play his first time up. Runner at second, 2 outs. First pitch to him. Oh, there's the curve, but just missed. 1-0. Swellenbach is looking sharp. 4 strikeouts so far. One ball, no strikes, the 1-0. Lines that one. Foul. 1-1. If everything goes according to plan, we'll hopefully talk with Nate Breland about today's doubleheader and preview games 3 and 4. One pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One, two to count. 1-2. Thank you. Misses that one. 2-2. Twos across the bar as Snoop Dogg would say on the Joker's Wild. Two and two to count. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. So no runs, 1 hit. No errors, and of course, 1 left. We are halfway home for 6-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Zero 6.75 ERA, 2 walks and a strikeout there. That was a show. It used to come on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. That was a fun little show. And they had a guy named Tattoo, and he was a little short kid. He always rings him out like a Strike! 2-2. Logan Herring to follow. 6-0 Central Methodist. They got 2 in the second and a big 4-run fourth inning. 4-run third. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. Nice stop by the catcher. 3-2. And 2 of those outs in that third inning were sac flies. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Take your base. Here's Logan Herring, 1 for 2 with a single. Logan Herring up there. 1 for 2 with a single. Looks like they're all bunching toward the right side there. And I think we have seen that throughout the year. First pitch to him. Ball 1-0 now. Usually the St. Louis Cardinals were the first team to ever institute a shift. Did that in 1946 when they bunched everything to the right every time when Ted Williams came to bat. Base hit for Logan Herring. Here's Ortero for third, and he's in there. He slides in there. Safe. Here's Sergio Macias. 1 for 2 with a double. We're just 3 minutes away from Sunday Night Baseball Countdown. From Baseball Tonight's Countdown, hosted by Carl Ravage. First and third, nobody out in the pitch. Ball 1-0 now. And then at 6 o'clock, Sunday Night Baseball. Lampreys and the Chicago Cubs from Wrigley Field. Matt Vasgersian, Alex Rodriguez will have the play-by-play. The 1-0. High pop-up. See who calls for him. And the third baseman makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Mason Schwellenbach, 0 for 1, but he did drove in a run with a sac fly in that third inning. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1 to count. Outside, 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Logan McDonald on deck. One pitch. Strike. 2-2. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Otero at third. Logan Herring at first. 3-2 to count. Lines it. Fair ball down the left field corner. Here's Otero. Here comes Herring. No throw to the plate. 8-0 Central Methodist. Holy cow! Gannon Ruckman, the courtesy runner, as Logan McDonald, 0 for 0, walked and hit by a pitch. Not 8-0 Central Methodist here in the fourth. First pitch to him. Fouls it off to the screen, and it's 0-1. Hey, we just didn't play. 0-1 to count. Oh, 1 pitch. High pop up. That may go out of play. Looks like there is activity in the Benedictine bullpen. 0-2 to count. Eight to nothing. At second base is Mason Schwallenbach. 3 RBIs on today. Oh, 2. Way outside. 1-2. One, two to count. 1-2 pitch. High fly ball hit well to right field. Right fielder goes back, makes the catch at the track. Ruckman heads for third. There's Grant Victor, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. First pitch to him. Strike! 0-1 now. Well, baseball tonight is underway on ESPN with your host, Carl Ravage. 0-1 now. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Has it throw the first for the third out, but Central Methodist gets 2 big runs on 2 hits. No errors, and they leave 1. We head to the 5th. 8-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Let's see here. Jack Harpool struck out his first time up. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs and a hit, and no errors for Benedictine. Central Methodist softball defeated Mount Mercy 3-2. First pitch. Strike. 0-1 now. So Central Methodist softball 37-4. The 0-1 now. That's outside 1-1. One ball, one strike. Oops. Fouls that one off. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Misses that one. 2-2. Of course, Central Methodist softball, their next game is Thursday. They'll host Baker in a doubleheader. First game of it starts at 5, and then the second game is 7. Of course, you can listen to the broadcast on CMUEagles.com. Pre-game show at 4:45. Strike 3! And here's Jordan Williams. He struck out his first time up. First pitch to him. Ground ball. Nice play by Macias. Couldn't get to it. That'd probably be an infield hit. Let's see how they're going to score it. It would be a tough play there. I would say that's an infield hit, and I think Lucy will agree with me, so will Rachel. That's Nathan Huber up there. He singled his first time. Yeah, that's an infield hit. I'm sure. I think Lucy listened to me what I said. Lines a shot. And now runner heads for third. A throw. They got it! Oh, baby! What a play! It'll be a single, and then Williams gets thrown out at third. What a great play by Devin Garcia. And so 2 outs now. Instead of being runner at first. Hunter Moffitt. And then, of course, took second on the throw. So it's a single. Williams gets thrown out of third. 8-5. And then Garrett Romero grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. And, of course, took second on the throw. Runner at second, 2 outs. First pitch. Strike! 0-1 now. 0-1 to count. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch. Little chopper, foul. 0-2. If you look to the 5th, you got McKay, Garcia, and then the top of the order, Deshaun Cole. 0-2 to count. Oh, and 2 to count. 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1-2 to count there. There's my friend Taryn. Of course, their cheer squad won a national championship down in Daytona Beach. 1-2 pitch. Misses that one, 2-2. Two and two to count. Two balls, two strikes. Runner at second. Pitch from Schwallenbach. Little cue shot, but Deshaun Cole stays with it. He throws to Logan Herring for the third out. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 8-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Looks like a new pitcher on the mound. Blake Patterson, new pitcher on the mound. 0-0, 5.40 ERA, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. If you look at that roster, they brought 60. They have 61 on the roster. I think that's the most we've ever seen. Tyler Marchand is the new first baseman. So he'll probably hit in Jordan Williams' spot. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Benedictine. Of course, we had to dodge a few raindrops earlier, but now it's starting to clear out. We got some Dodger blue skies. If we can get 2 more runs, we can win on a 10-run rule. McKay 0 for 1. Tries the bunt and a strike. And gets 1-0 to the counter. Here's the pitch. Up high, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. Three-zero pitch. Strike, 3-1. Estes Field shivering with his concrete foundations. 3-1. Ball 4. And here's Devin Garcia, 1 for 1 with a single and 2 RBIs. As Isaiah Davis is a courtesy runner. First pitch to him. Strike. 0-1 now. 0 balls and 1 strike at first base. Isaiah Davis, the courtesy runner for Max McKay. Oh, 1. In there, strike 2 on deck is Deshaun Cole. Nice stop, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. High fly ball hit well to center. And the center fielder's there for out number 1. And here's Deshaun Cole, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch. And it's a ball. Yeah, that's a strike. 0-1. He did go around. On 1 to count. Oh, balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And it's ball 1. 1-1 now. That's 1-1 to count. One pitch. Strike. 1-2. 1-2 to count. One-two pitch. Throws over the first. Back is Isaiah Davis, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. Little ground ball. Second baseman barehands it, and no play. That's a base hit. The old cue ball shot. And here's Kenny Otero. 1 for 1 with a homer and an RBI. Boy, he has 2 homers, 2 RBIs in this doubleheader. He could be the player of the week. So 10 hits now for Central Methodist. First and second, 1 out. And the pitch. Ball 1-0 now. We had some clouds, but the clouds are breaking apart. And we have some Dodger blue skies here in the bottom of the 5th. 8-0 Central Methodist. That should be 10 hits there. I'm sure Lucy will agree. And the throw over there. And it's 2-0. Because that one by Deshaun Cole, I would score that as a single. First and second, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 2-1 to count. 2-1. That gets away. Here comes Davis the third, and in the second is Deshaun Cole, and the count is 3-1. That'll be a pass ball. Logan Herring is on deck. Three and one to count. 3-1 pitch. Chops it foul, and it's 3-2. Three and two to count to Kenny Ortero. 3-2 pitch. Strike three, call on the inside corner, so 2 outs now for Logan Herring. 2 for 3 with 2 singles on today. A base hit can win the ball game there on a 10-run rule. Second and third, 2 outs. Pitch to him. Strike, 0-1 now. And he has scored 2 runs there. 2 for 6 in this doubleheader. Second and third, 2 outs. The count is 0-1. 8-0 Central Methodist. That gets away, but not far enough. And the count is 1-1. On deck is Sergio Macias. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. On the corner, 1-2. 1-2 to count. One and two to count. 1-2 pitch. High fly ball hit well to right field. Back. And it's caught for the third out, so no runs. On one hit, no errors. They leave 2. We head to the 6th. 8-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Doesn't he? Harold Myers, 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch. Fouls it all. 2-2. Eight runs, 9 hits, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors. Boy, Schwellenbach is looking sharp. 2-2 pitch. Nice stop, 3-2. Heading toward the 5:30 hour. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off, 3-2. Games 3 and 4 tomorrow. Pre-game show 12:45. 1 o'clock start time. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. Here's Michael Slayton, 0 for 2 on the day. Looks like we may see somebody in the Central Methodist bullpen. It looks like Adrian Martinez. First pitch. High pop-up. I think Herring has room. And instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Fly ball hit well to left center field, and it's off the wall there. Coming in to score is Daryl Myers to make it 8-1 now. So it's a double, and here's Danny Fazaza. 1 for 2 with a single. So after a brief mound visit, if you look to the 6, you got Macias, Schwellenbach, and McDonald. Danny Favaza, 1 for 2 with a single. Looks like Tyler Vickers is warming up in the Central Methodist bullpen. Strike! 0-1. Oh and 1 to count. Oh and 1 to count. 0-1 pitch. That gets away from McKay, and heading to third is Michael Slayton. That will be a pass ball there. So Adrian Martinez and Tyler Vickers warming up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lines a shot as a base hit. Slayton will score to make it 8-2 now. So now it looks like Jordan will come out there. Still nobody out. Jordan Schwanbach trying to settle down his brother, Mason. Jacob Pavliak, 0 for 1. Today's attendance, 56,000 on hand here at Estes Field. Millions more on television. First pitch. Just nice stop by McKay, keeping it in front, and the ball. So Jackson Doherty on deck. About 26 minutes. It's Sunday Night Baseball. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. From Wrigley Field. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One ball, one strike. 1-1 pitch. Night. Ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and one strike. 8-0. Central Methodist got 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and 2 more in the fourth. 2 balls and one strike. 2-1 pitch. Popped it up. And it's 2-2. Two and two to count. Two balls and two strikes. Schwallenbach getting the sign from McKay. 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. The throw in time. Beautiful job there by Max McKay. That's a big out there. So 1 out now. And the count is 3-2. That's a big out there. No question about it. I tell you, he reminds you of Johnny Bench. And Johnny Bench is probably smiling down from heaven. 3-2. Fouls that one off. 3-2 now. That was a big out right there. They needed it. Three and two to count. Fouls that one off. Still 3-2. Three balls and two strikes. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So 2 outs now for Jackson Doherty. 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch from trying to bunt. Strike! 0-1. Jack Harpool is on deck. Oh and 1 to count. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Oh and 2 to count. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. No one left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 8-2 Central Methodist. So a new pitcher on mound. That's Jackson Sarver. 0.018 ERA, 2 walks and no strikeouts. 56, 57, 58, 57, 58, 59. Eight runs, 10 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Benedictine. And now at the bat is Sergio Macias. 1 for 3 with a double. They're playing him. They're bunched everything to the right and a ball. Trying to add to this 8-2 lead. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Schwellenbach, I think he's on deck. Two-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Two and 1 to count. 2-1 pitch. Hits a ground ball to the second baseman. Throws over the first for out number 1. Mason Schwellenbach. 1 for 2 with 3 RBIs on the day. You can say Schwellenbach helped his own cause, and it's a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. Hits a little chopper to the third baseman. Though the actually the shortstop, and there's 2 outs now. For Logan McDonald, 0 for 1. He's been on base twice, once by a hit batsman, and he also drew a walk and scored 2 runs. And the first pitch. Nice stop. 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes to 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One ball, one strike. 2-1 now. Two one pitch. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. 3-2. Grant Victor on deck. Two pitch. 3-2 pitch is ball 4 now. And here's Grant Victor. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs there. Back goes McDonald. The one, there goes McDonald. He is in there. The count is 1-0 now. One zero to count. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to count on Grant Victor. Logan McDonald's at second. Max McKay on deck. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Has it, though, the first for the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors. And they leave 1. We head to the 7th inning. 8-2 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Tyler Vickers is the new pitcher. 1-0, 4.97 ERA, 3-11 strikeouts from Harrisburg, North Carolina. Trying to finish him off. A victory. Most importantly, how about win number 33? But most importantly, 19-2 in the conference. Where Central Methodist softball won a doubleheader from Matt Mercy, who won the first game. Adrian Martinez is the new right fielder. So 5-2. They won the second one 3-2. Central Methodist won their baseball 1-4-3 in the first one. Now trying to get a win there as Jack Harpo up there. 0 for 2. Jack Harpo 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Just needs 3 more outs. The new right fielder is Adrian Martinez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. He'll probably hit an Ortero spot. I think trying to give Ortero some rest time, so I'm sure he'll be pitching tomorrow. 0-1 now. Ground ball to Victor. Has it to Logan Harry for out number 1. So 1 down, 2 to go. And of course, after this, we'll talk with Nate Breland about today's doubleheader, preview games 3 and 4. There's Tyler Marchard. .273 hitter, homers, 7 RBIs. First pitch. Ball 1-0 now. Looks like Zach Demos is on deck. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Listen to this crowd. 56,000 fans here at Estes Field. Millions more on television. Nice stop by Max McKay, and it's 2-2. About 10 minutes, it's the Cubs and the Braves. Sunday night baseball. Fouls it off to the screen. And 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off to the screen. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Nice stop by Max McKay, and it's 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 3-2. Three and 2 to count. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Here's Zach Demos. He is 1 for 1 this season with an RBI. Wetton Norris calling from the catbird seat at Estes Field. Little looping liner. Foul. 0-1. There is activity in the Central Methodist bullpen. Looks like Creighton Cordova is on deck for Benedictine. The 0-1. Little chopper foul. 0-2. Eight to 2. They won the first one 4-3 on an infield game-winning single by Nate Bray with the bases loaded and one out that to score Deshaun Cole. 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 0-2. To the count. On Zach Demos. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And he's now batting .500 this season. And it's all up to Cordova. A .333 hitter, a homer, and 6 RBIs. So one more out to go. Listen to this crowd. 56,000. Millions more on television. The pitch. That's a ball. 1-0 on deck is Daryl Myers on deck. Came in there as the team's leading hitter, but has not had a hit in this doubleheader. 2-0 to count. Tyler Marchand is at first. He drew a walk with 1 out. Needs 1 more out. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, and the runners will be at first and second. And here's Daryl Myers, 0 for 2 in this doubleheader. 0 for 6. And that looks like a conference action trying to settle him down. 6 hits for Benedictine. Of course, we'll talk it over with Nate Breland. And it looks like Nino Puckett is getting ready to warm up. Just needs 1 more out. Eight to 2, Central Methodist. First pitch. Lines it. Foul ball. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Looks like Michael Slayton is on deck. Oh, and 1 to count. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Down to the 1. They're 1 strike away. Listen to this crowd. Is this exciting on a Sunday night? 0-2 to count. 0-2. Outside, 1-2, just to increase the tension. One and 2 to count to Daryl Myers. Getting the sign. 1-2. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Right now, it's getting ready for the Braves and the Cubs on Sunday Night Baseball. Matt Faskersion and Alex Rodriguez with the play-by-play. One ball, two strikes. 1-2. Nice stop by McKay, but not far enough. 2-2 to count. One more strike. One more out to go. 8-2 Central Methodist. Two and two to count. Two-two pitch. Ground ball right to Vickers, to Logan Harry, and that's a winner, folks! Central Methodist. No runs, one hit, no errors, two left. Final score is 8-2. So, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Benedictine. Central Methodist won the first game 4-3. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. In a few moments, we're going to talk it over with Nate Breland about today's game and preview games 3 and 4 on tomorrow. They'll play at 1 o'clock, pregame show at 12:45 p.m. And, of course, softball on Thursday at 5 p.m., 4:45 pregame show. Quentin Norris saying so long, 4,419 of them. In a few moments, we'll talk it over with